Hey my love buttons, this is Bella Dutch from Allseeingeyetarot, here with a new series. You guys know I've been gone for a minute, and I've been gone pretty much contemplating, trying to see if this was going to be my last year giving messages, or if I have it in me to even revamp it and get back in the game and give people what it is that I've always tried to give, which is answers to your most pressing questions. I came up with this new series. Well, really, I didn't even come up with it. I'm lying. God gave it to me. Okay? Gave it to me because I've been sitting here and it's been almost a month since the last time I recorded. I don't know if you know what it feels like to go through something in your life to where you don't no longer have interest in what it is that you're doing. Maybe you've been through so much with the thing that you have carried, or the blessing that God has given you. And this is talking to those of you that may be business owners. You may own businesses and you have been on this roller coaster of up and down, and it has gotten to the point to where you're trying to figure out, do I take this business into 2024 or do I just let it go altogether? I need you to understand something. Through every struggle, usually there is a success story. Even though right now it may not look like that business or that dream that you've had, that you kind of invested in it. And I say kind of because you didn't really give your whole self to it. Because anything that you give your whole self to will definitely give a turnaround, a payback. It'll show how much you actually put into it. But anybody who has invested in something, a dream or a business, and you've hit a crossroads where you're trying to figure out, do I keep going with this? Do I revamp this business and maybe sell something else? You're trying to figure out what's going on. Well, let me tell you this. All over the world, there's a tough time for everyone, okay? Prices are skyrocketing. We got inflation going on. We also have a huge amount of recession or jobs being lost. And those of you who may be a little bit older, I would say like over 35, you may be like at your wit's end because you don't know what to do right now. Okay? Just let me talk for a minute because I know y'all like, come on, Bella, get to the reading. I'm going to get to it. But I got to target the people that I see clicking on this video. And I got to make sure that they understand that I'm right there with them. So you may be over 35 years old. You may have been trying to get this business started. This could be maybe your music career, maybe your artistry, okay? You like taking pictures. I see somebody with like a camera. Maybe it's some sort of publicist position. It could also be just trying to figure out if you want to stick with a 9-to-5 or it's time for you to branch out and do your own thing. If you are that person and you have clicked on this video, then this reading is definitely going to be for you. Because the same way that you feel like you need answers and you need to know which route to go moving into 2024, I too am left with that. And I said, Lord, this business is not producing the way it used to. I got a lot of people laying on me, within the YouTube community and the way I do things, and them wanting to capitalize off my gift. And it has put me in a position where I don't even want to talk no more. You ever get to the point where you just don't want to talk no more? And God says to me, Bella, I've put so much into you. You are wise, and what you do, no one else does. So if you escape from this and you run, what else are you going to do? And I had to keep it 100 and say, I don't know, because for as long as I can remember, I have always had a goal of being the mediator between a person and their lover, a person and their children, two sisters, siblings, or even an individual with God, not getting the things that you feel you deserve from God. I have always been a mediator. I've always been the one to give you that message, and then it comes to pass, and your whole life has changed. So it would be a sad thing if I actually clicked off of here and didn't return. I also have my day ones that's been with me since the very beginning. I think I started this channel in 2016. This is year number 7 for me. You've been here since day one. I appreciate you. It's not easy to walk with someone, especially a person like me. I'm a whole gangster out here. You know, I'm crazy. I'm wild. I'm unorthodox. I do things the way I want to do things. And sometimes it's not easy to manage me or to, it's just not easy to deal with me. Heavy Leo shit, So I do understand that, and I just want to give a thanks for those of you who have rode with me the entire way. But I got something new. I got a lot of new things that's coming up. I think that I said, Lord, I'm going to get back in this business because this is what's sad to me. I dipped off of this. I would say, if you want to be technical, the summer of 2023, I just fucked up that whole summer. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I didn't upload hardly. I was just not into it. But now that I sit here, I think to myself, after watching so many people on YouTube, the same reason why I got in this business, there's still room for it. Meaning that I have not met anyone that actually answers questions, pressing issues. I don't see anyone. I mean, I may see people that do a really great job, but being the actual storyteller of tarot, not really needing tarot, because every reader will say that, I don't even need these cards. Bullshit. You need those cards, bitch, because if a bitch like me call you, you're going to be fucked up, Linda. Okay? But being able to already see without any cards, it's very difficult. And then it's very difficult to hold that momentum and that courage and that force for years. Especially when you're plagued with as much as I'm plagued with. I got a lot of shit going on in my life. I'm always, experiencing turmoil before I could even be able to talk to you guys. I guess it's like a rite of passage. How can you talk to me and you ain't even been through what I've been through? So God makes sure he dot his I's and cross his T's, meaning that he teach me the lesson before I get out here and begin to speak to you guys. So this new reading that I have right here that I'm going to do today is called Lord, Give Me a Sign. Lord, give me, I'm going to say Lord because, you put Lord. People's just, it's the industry. Anyway, I'm going to say, Lord, give me a sign. This is going to be a weekly reading I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it elementally. That means that I'm going to, do like the fire, energy, the water, the earth, air. There's 4 elements. Fire, water, earth, and air. And in those 4 elements, there's 3 signs per element. I am only going to look at the most pressing issues, and I'm going to try my hardest to answer questions based off of what the cards come up as. When I lay the cards down, it's like a sentence, it's like a story that tells me where you're at mentally, and I don't even know half of you. Well, I don't know, it's probably 75% of you, to be honest. So if you would help me, and right now begin to think in your mind the questions that are bothering you. And I need to tell you something about me, and I'm going to keep it 100 with you, okay? First and foremost, I'm not a joke. I'm probably unlike anything you have ever seen in your life. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Okay? This is real facts. If I tell you something, it's 100% that it's going to come to pass. I cannot speak something out my mouth that doesn't happen. Okay? Maybe one day I'll get into why that is. But I am the true doctor, reviver, fixer of any situation that you got going on. Okay? I would encourage you not to reach out to me if you're not ready for the answers. Because see, we're moving into a new year, and I feel like I've been around long enough to state my claim. I'm not dealing with no bullshit. I don't have time for you broads to get in my email, book a reading, and then argue with me the whole time. I will hang the fuck up on you in 2024. I'm keeping it 100 with you. If you reached out to me, it's because you're in trouble. And you need to prepare yourself. And I'm going to say this very clear. Hold up, because I got a burp in here. I'm drinking coffee. You need to prepare yourself in these last few weeks into 2024. You need to ask yourself this question. Am I ready for my entire life to change? That's number one. Number two, could I stomach correction or being corrected? Those are the two things that you need to do before you hit me up at Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Now, as always, it's going to be 90 days suspension. If you hit me up and you do not book within 72 hours, and I actually expanded the time because before it used to be 24 hours, but if you don't hit me up, if you hit me up and you do not pay within 72 hours, you're going to lose benefits. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you reached out to me and you ordered that invoice, I can almost guarantee within those 90 days, you are going to find yourself in a situation that you need to talk to me immediately. That's for all of you that reach out to me, okay? So I would encourage you not to reach out until you are fully prepared financially to pay whatever it is for that reading and to sit in my chair and to take this ride with me. And as your reader, as your healer, I can almost guarantee your life is going to change forever. Okay, thank you for reaching out. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. This is going to be a weekly reading. It's called Lord, Give Me a Sign. Okay? I'm going to try to pick up some of the more pressing issues. I'm not just love. I'm trying to get a whole roundabout of the situations that you guys could be dealing with. Okay? So, don't pay me no attention by the way I lay these cards. Instead, listen to everything that comes out my mouth. Okay? Because what's coming out my mouth is what's going to be important. It may not look, what I say out my mouth may not look the way to you, especially if you read tarot and you've read the book. You're not going to understand me. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. But the one thing that you could assure is that I am always 100% accurate. Okay? All right, so first up, we got my fire signs. This is going to be for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is going to run from the week of the 8th of December through the 15th of December. Okay? Let's see what Spirit has for you. Okay, Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for my fire element? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going down for the week of the 8th of December to the 15th of December? What are the pressing issues that I need to target or I need to talk about? I'm going to go 3 ways. So at the top, I'm going to deal with the love life. So that'll be 3 cards across for the love life. In the second row, I'm going to do finances. Okay, so like how to get your finances right if you are dealing with financial issues or where to invest your money. And the third row is going to target your employment situation. So that could be work, a business, things like that. Okay, so I'm hitting all 3 areas that are going to be important to the public. Okay, all right. I had to explain it like that because I want these cards to lay according to what I'm speaking about. I want to be accurate, so I need to assure that. Let's go. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, December 8th through 15th. Show me what's going down. Okay, here we go, y'all. All right, here we go. I'm going to lay these cards so y'all get ready. I'm fixing this. First card out. 10 of Cups. The Magician. 7 of Cups. Second row. Now, remember, this is dealing with your finances. The Tower. The Death card. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, the third row is dealing with your employment situation, whether that is starting a business, entrepreneurship, or actually working for someone else. The King of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. I hope you guys can see that, because sometimes this gets like blurry. Okay, 9 of Cups. Judgment. Okay. Overall energy for my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon. And this is moving like from, I'll say the whole month, okay, of December. Because usually energy doesn't change like that. It's usually, it takes a long time for energy to move into something else. Meaning that it takes a long time for each one of these fire signs to be presented with whatever energy they're dealing with. Okay, sometimes that can last more than a month. And that's usually where I get hung up at, because I don't like to repeat myself. Okay, pray for me. All right, now the overall energy for my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Horizon for December 8th through the 15th. Sorry, y'all. The Ace of Wands. We're going to put that up. That one under that is the High Priestess, okay? I hope you guys can see that. All right, let's flow. Okay, so looking at this first row. Okay, remember we're doing 3 different areas. The love life, the actual money itself, where you can get it and all that. And then we have like the career and business, entrepreneurship. It'll all fall under the 3 at the bottom, okay? All right, so let's talk about love first, all right? I want to discuss love because it's right there and it's imminent. One thing you'll recognize is that all of these cards always leads to the overall energy. So that in that case, it'll be the Ace of Wands, okay? And the thing that may be opposing it will always be like the second card that you see sitting here, okay? All right, so anyway, when it comes to love, my Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, first and foremost, we got a situation that may be going on with the family. Okay, so the family, meaning that your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your father, whatever. These people could be influencing your mind. They may not like your partner. They may not want you to be with this individual. And you find yourself stuck at the moment. We have the 10 of Cups, the Magician, and the 7 of Cups. You find yourself stuck at the moment. The question is, why would you be stuck? Why does your folks' feelings or your folks' decisions have something to do with the way that you decide when it comes down to your love life? Why is that? It can be that number one, I feel there could have been discord in the family. All right, you may have come from a broken household. Mama and daddy's not together, all right? And maybe you despise in some way your mother or your father, whoever it is that's taking care of you. You despise the life that they lived, and you don't want that for yourself. So you're opposing ever being in a situation that whoever that family member is, grandma, granddad, mother, father, brother, sister, whatever it is, okay? Because this represents your foundation, your home life, all right? Whatever that situation is, you kind of have this nervousness of things not working out the way you want them to work out. Now, I'm going to even go as deep to say to you, my fellow fire signs, that you don't have many options. Now, you can be beautiful, drop dead gorgeous. You might be a celebrity sitting on top riding your high horse. However, people don't really see you for you. All right, they may see the image, because the image of you appears before the actual insides of you. So that the soul, or what people would like to call the moon, the way in which you love, it's always second to showing up to that first alter ego. All right, now the alter ego that you have, fire sign, is a hard up stance. It's kind of like you don't want to do no sex hookups. We hook up, we have sex, and then I don't see you again. You're not in that act. You want more of the family dynamic. You want to settle down. Okay, why? Like I said, you have that previous history in your family affecting you. So you constantly tell yourself, I don't want to be like my mom and date multiple men. I don't want to be like my father and, abuse women. Okay. Now, like I said, this is not just in terms of love. It could be abuse that you've seen within your family. Now, I'm going to put some clarity on that just to get a little bit of a overall sense of the person that you could be dating, or the person that you may have an option with. Can you clarify that Seven of Cups for me? Okay. It's the Fool and the Knight of Swords on that Seven of Cups. Okay. Give me Magician. The Moon. Okay, so I already knew exactly what it was talking about. So let me tell you this, fire signs, okay? I'm going to help you out today. The first thing I want you to understand is this. It is not your body that you have to use. It's not sex. It's not your money. What you really need is to allow for love to enter into your life, because it's a conflict of interest going on between you and this person that you're seeing. All right, there's too much quick moving and not knowing where it's going to lead to. You ever meet somebody and they say, okay, well, the first night we hook up, we go together, like that sort of energy. Like you may hook up with this person and you have a mind state of, I don't want a one night stand. I want this to be a relationship. Meanwhile, they have a mindset of, I'm not really looking for anything serious right now. Okay. If it happens, it happens. So when you hear that, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, listen to me. When a person tells you, I'm not really looking for this to be anything serious, or I'm not looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, but if it comes, so be it. Let me translate what that means. What it means is, listen, I've been hurt before. I'm afraid to get hurt. I'm not the easiest person. My guard is up 24/7. And if you really want me, you're going to have to really work hard in order to get me. Anytime I've ever heard that from a fellow opposite sex, it has always been a person that's literally going to drag you through the mud and back. But fire, you're used to that. That doesn't scare you. So for me to sit here and tell you, okay, well, listen, Linda, this nigga's about to drag you through the mud and back. Hearing that is kind of like intriguing to a fire sign. Why? Well, because we like drama. All right? We like drama. We just don't like to be made a spectacle of that drama, meaning we don't like embarrassment or things like that. So let me say this to you. With this Magician card, this is about meeting a person and needing to. Obviously, you need to. We got the Ace of Wands governing the reading. Okay, so for the month of December, what I would tell you, fire signs, those of you that meet a water sign, or even if you meet an air sign, because I have air energy here as well. Okay, now the water sign is going to be a little bit more attached, or more so showing you their emotions. But when it gets down to this air sign, this individual, he shows that he's interested by arguments, You know, a little bit too much drama for you. Now, what you're going to say as a fire sign, Bella, I don't like drama. You're wrong. You know, that doesn't resonate because I don't like drama. Bullshit, Linda. If I send you a man right now, you crazy motherfuckers, okay? Listen, Linda. If I send you a man right now, and all he does is go to work, go to school, come home, and just tells you you're beautiful all day, you are going to get so bored and you're going to probably stir up some drama between you and this individual. So yes, you do like drama, even if you don't like to fully admit it. Now, the cards that would show me that you don't like to fully admit it is the moon with that fool. So you try to act like something that you're not. The truth of the matter is, if you're trying to get a fire sign to settle down with you, I hate doing this because I'm about to expose us. Be available and be there. Okay? Be available, be there. I'm not telling you, whoever you are, air sign, water sign, I'm not telling you to expose all of your emotions. No, just be there. If you allow that fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, to conclude or to think about, you know, I don't know if he loves me, I don't know if she loves me, you know, if you allow them to do that, meaning that you're not forthcoming, open completely with the way you feel about this person, then you have the potential to last. Okay? So for the month of December, fire signs, the energy or the message from the Lord, you know, Lord, give me a sign. The message is, number one, first and foremost, you need to clarify what it is that you want me to do for you. Okay, this is what God's saying to you. Clarify what it is that you want me to do for you. You got so many demands around what you expect that it's almost impossible for me to bring you that type of individual. Why? Well, because your life does not line up with the type of person that you wrote down. You get what I'm saying? Okay? It's like saying I want a businessman. It's like saying you want that man to come home and take care of home, and he works and he's not out there cheating on you and he don't have no baby mama drama and all that. Everything I just said. And then you get it and then you destroy it. You will. As a fire sign, you will destroy it. Okay? For those of you that are very young and you've never had that opportunity, listen, Bella already told you you're going to destroy it. Why you're going to destroy it? Well, because you like drama. Okay? And at the same time, fire signs are hunters. All right, moving on. Let's go. All right, so when it comes down to the finances, we got the Tower. Oh, let me pull up. We have the Tower. We have the Death card and the Three of Pentacles. So recently, a lot of you fire signs, I'm going to tell you this. All hell has broke loose when it comes down to your money. All right? You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And some of you, the frustration is, Bella, it's not available. I can hear that in this Death card. It's not available. The money, I don't have it at all. So, my question is, how long am I going to be in this poverty-stricken situation? Okay, how long? Well, I'm going to tell you this, fire signs. Looking at that Tower card right next to the Death card, it says to me that something in your life is ending. What could it be? What's the thing that's ending? Well, the way you do business, the people that you're connected with, all of that has to end in order for you to get this lifestyle that you dream of. All right? Now, I'm going to go as far as to say, for my fire signs, you are dreaming of being rich. Some of you are collecting inheritances. Some of you are heirs. All right? And right now, at this particular time, December, this is the 7th that I'm doing this reading. At this very particular time, Spirit has you in the middle of a lesson. And when I say lesson, I'm talking about they have you in the middle of a training course in order to be able to enlarge your capacity to be able to take more strife, more pressure. Now, you may say, Bella, why do I have more strife, more pressure? Well, you're going to need more strife, more pressure in order to become the thing that you ultimately want to become. Millionaires do not just walk into a life of millionaires, okay? They don't just get it that easy. When people tell you they had to get it out the mud, it's true. Believe them. You know, let's just take our celebrities, for instance, okay, and the life that they live when it comes to money. What they don't tell you is that they've had to lose a lot in order to get to millionaire status, in order to be able to keep that millionaire status, okay? Now, people call it sacrifices, all right? Like you had to sacrifice somebody for fame. But that's not entirely true, okay? What's actually happening is you're not sacrificing these people as in the Illuminati is taking these individuals. You're sacrificing everything that you don't need, everything that prevents you from being able to carry the lifestyle of having more. Maybe it's not millions. Maybe you're supposed to be a thousandaire. Doesn't matter. But with every increase of financial prosperity comes struggle, comes intense loss. So this is why the Tower is here with the Death card, because the Tower is all about breaking down the things that are in you that no longer serves you to be able to live that lifestyle. You can't be a millionaire. Let me show you what I mean. Let's just say that you have millions that are going to be allotted to you within 4 months, okay? Now, you as a person, you shop all day on Amazon, Shein, and all the other fucking shit, Fashion Nova. All day you shop. But you have a real bad problem of when something upsets you or somebody makes you mad, you spend a lot more money. Even if you don't have it. You just have this tendency to be quite wasteful. Now, God has an opportunity that's coming for you within a few months to be able to raise your vibration or to raise your finances. In order to raise your finances, now the thing that God or Spirit is going to target is that thing inside of you that makes you go off the handle and start to shop. Instead of dealing with the issue inside of your makeup, because the Tower is all about makeup. It's all about your makeup. Your defense is falling. Okay? So in order to cast down your makeup, okay, or in order to be able to give you this lifestyle, you're going to have to cast down your makeup. You're going to have to get down to the bottom of who you really are. Okay? Who you are outside of where you are now. Okay? I know something about this because I'm actually going through it right now. All right? I do have a calling on my life to be extremely rich. But my lifestyle don't speak nothing about being rich. You know? I mean, I could tell you shit till I'm blue in the face, but this is really not about me. This is about you. And I want to talk about you guys that are struggling. You guys that, you know, don't like to fix yourself up and look pretty all day, and you know, you don't like to take care of yourself. You're just falling into a slump of depression because your finances are not forthcoming. Now, the number one thing, I'm about to bust your ass, so get ready. You ready, Linda? Are you ready? Let's talk about this Three of Pentacles. The number one thing, the number one problem that most of you fire signs have a problem with is, Lord, why am I always the beggar and never the lender? That's your biggest issue. Meaning, why do I have to always fall to the point where I have to get assistance from others? Okay? Now, listen to me and listen to me closely. In the event that this financial situation fits you, you may be asking, how do I make it better? Well, I always leave my channel on my email on my channel so that you know how to reach out to me. For those of you that don't have the money, I usually give the message throughout the reading. But I'm going to say this. The reason why you are mostly the beggar, meaning that other people have to bless you. I want you to look over your life and look at everything you have. And tell me if I'm wrong when I say 90% of everything you have in your life came through the blessing of another, meaning somebody else had to give you, somebody else had to intervene for you. And that is the most frustrating thing, because you don't like to owe anyone. You don't like anyone to hold anything over your head. And you're like, Lord, why have you forsaken me? And God's telling you, no, that ego tripping that you got going on, it needs to die. It needs to die in order for me to give you this major success that you're looking for financially. All right, moving on. So the next one, the next story we have as far as the career, finances, we got the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and Judgment. Something's about to happen for you, fire signs. You hear me? Let me tell you this. There could be, there is going to be a tremendous shift in your finances, in your career life. I sat here, right, and I thought, Lord, you said that this is the year of manifested promises. You know, manifestations, things that you've sowed, is time to reap. That's what I thought, with it being year number 7. But what I learned more than anything is this was a sowing year. It wasn't a reaping year. It was a sowing year. And you had to be very precise on the thing that you wanted, whether that was to revamp a business, to have more finances, because Spirit has whispered in your ear an idea. You listening? You better listen, fire signs. Spirit has whispered in your ear an idea. And in 2024, you should have, or you would have had to do all the footwork in 2023 that it would take to launch big in 2024. Okay? Did you hear me? King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wishes, wish fulfillment. And then you have the Judgment. So with that wish fulfillment card being there and then having a Judgment, you will be saying by the end of this year, my prayers were answered. You'll be thanking God that your prayers were answered. Because for those of you that already have a business, you've worked the entire year waiting for a message from God. What do I do with this? How do I move forward with this? How could I revamp this? How could I bring in more money? Lord, give me a $1 billion idea. And you have it. But this is very major, and I need you to hear this. The King of Pentacles is the merchant, or the man that stays on the road. He's busy. He's always venturing out to business. Okay? He's a man that doesn't stay in one state. He moves around. He's always where the crowds are. He knows where the money is. So, I challenge you to tell me if you have found out where the money lies. Have you found out where the money lies now? Have you become the King of Pentacles? Another thing I want to tell you, right now, I got to tell you something, because God is urging me to say this to you. You ready? All right, I'm going to say this to you. Right now, your employment. This is what I want you to do. Right now, the job you hold right now, you may be working for someone else. Your boss is a Capricorn or Taurus. This is a very egotistical individual. And right now, you could be asking Bella, do I stay here at this job? I'm being belittled. This is less than who I am. I don't understand why God would be taking me this way. This has nothing to do with where I desire to go. Listen to me. It's as simple as the job that you're working right now may be food. Maybe you are a server. You serve food. You don't even like this shit, but you're doing this to make sure you keep a roof over your head. But what you don't realize is that the job that God has given you in this food service, there were little lessons that you were supposed to pick up on. That's why judgment is there with the Nine of Cups, because it's saying that even though you asked to go in a totally different field, maybe you're into designing homes, you want to be a cop, you want to be a lawyer, and you're trying to wonder, what does God plan to do with me here? Because I don't feel like I'm moving closer to my goal. I feel like I'm moving away from it because this is beneath what I'm trying to become. The importance in where you're working at right now is to gain the knowledge. And let me tell you a secret, those of you that are in this position. So you listen to me, because I'm about to give it to you. If you happen to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, sun sign, not a moon or rising, a sun sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is going to hit harder for those of you that are the sun sign of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Listen to me. I hear a buzzing. I don't know where the hell that shit's coming from. I know y'all hear that beeping. Let me tell you a secret. Those of you that are a fire sign sun, God has put your mission inside a position that has nothing to do with where you're going to go. However, one thing you'll know about this position, this is your boss, Capricorn, Taurus, sun sign, sun person. This person has a problem with egotistical issues. This person has a problem with constantly reminding you that they're the boss. You're here to pay attention to what God says not to do. Because if you fit this bill that I'm telling you, if you're Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, right now you have a job that's under you. Your boss is a Leo. You're Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Your boss is a Capricorn, Taurus individual. Very egotistical individual. Constantly have to throw around that they're the boss. Okay? You don't understand why you're there. You're a woman of God, man of God. But you see it as God is moving away from what it is that I desire. What you need to know right now is God is not moving away from what you desire. Instead, God is enlarging your territory. So, you're supposed to be there at that job, watching everything not to do. So what you're doing is, this is a secret too. I hate to say this, but this is the truth. You're actually watching their demise, their fall. You're watching their fall from grace. It's very important that you're paying attention to how this person, and you're going to be very close to this individual, like the partner of this person. You're going to work right up under them, because what's happening is you are bred to be a millionaire. However, you got to get over yourself. You're probably a Leo. I'm telling you, you got to get over yourself. You got to get over that pride, okay? I'm not saying you don't see good things in this manager. You do, okay? However, there's something God is trying to show you in this business where they're making a huge mistake. I need you to understand, come 2024, you're not going to be working for this individual anymore. So suck up everything that you can, because whoever this individual is, whoever this boss is, they're opening the door for you to become a bigger boss. So I would encourage you to keep your mouth shut, show up to work on time. Don't try to be the one to create this person's demise. You don't have to throw it in their face that they're going to be falling from grace. You just need to sit back and watch and pay attention. You're hired to do a position. Do the position without much back talk. Okay? That's what I have for my fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to upload this video. Make sure you give me the thumbs up if you're feeling gracious and you feeling like, listen, I got to help Bella out. Definitely send me a donation. I encourage you to. I accept it through Zelle. If you want to send me a Zelle, hit me up in my inbox, my email, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com, okay? Most of you guys know I have 2 channels running, so I have this, and then I also have the Bella Dutch that I am going to be reporting on celebrity news. I have been slacking, and I've been slacking for a reason, because when fucking people are still alive that I gotta expose, okay, Linda? Shit, pray for me. Okay? That's the real reason why I've been slacking on that channel. Scared to the motherfucker. Okay, Linda? But anyway, if you want to support me, you want to keep the lights on. Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com, okay? Also, for Cash App, I think it's up in the corner, the left-hand side. And if you want to donate, you could always donate through PayPal. You could hit my channel. If you hit that little button that says Allseeingeyetarot, you can click that. It'll take you to the big channel page, and on the little corner, it says support my channel. When you click on that, that's where all donations go through. But if you need a word, Bella, I'm about to make a decision that could ultimately change my life. You didn't really speak about that in that last comment. I'm kind of stuck. What do I do? I didn't see anything in those messages to move yet. Okay, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, if you have, if you're trying to make a decision on whether you should move out of state, move from your home, I'm gonna tell you don't do it right now, because it did not pop up in the reading. This was just simply talking about business and where the energy is flowing towards at this time. Okay, I love you so much. Make sure you give me the thumbs up. Make sure you like the video, and definitely check out the others. Okay, maybe you're dating somebody else that has a different zodiac sign, or maybe you're just chasing your rising sign. Okay, definitely stay tuned and click on some of my other videos. Share it on your social media. I will be forever grateful. And until next time, thank you guys.